Hey guys, Finn21H here, and it's finally time to get this Master League series underway. We've got the license kits and everything. We're ready to go. Non-league was a success. We got our deal with Umbro. We got a betting sponsor company. We got Greg's. Who doesn't want a Greg's? Free pasties. Simon Deeley's ready to take charge of this club. Here are the settings going to be going with transfer frequency. That's new to PES. I've never really seen anything about that, so I'm just going to leave it as it is and see how it pans out. Negotiation guilty normal. Starting budget normal. First window disabled. Salary display weekly, please, so I understand what the hell's going on. Match level, top player, of course. 8 minutes, but I do change it to 10 minutes. Sorry, I didn't show that. And then only stop during the transfer window when there's progress. But anyway, guys, let's get around and meet this training pitch, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Boy, the press were tough on Simon, weren't they? They really wanted to get a few questions out of him, see how everything's going. We'll just skip through their messages. We don't need them. We need to get right into this club. There you go, a little interview with Simon there in the middle. Very quickly, because they're all created players, I had to go and sign them on a few deals to make sure they're at the club for a while. Otherwise, they'll all be gone in a year or two. So I went away, got that out the way. We got 20 million in transfer budget. Salary budget is 9 grand, but I did change the 9 grand so it comes out the transfer budget when I'm offering players contracts. But now, ladies and gentlemen, all the players are ready on deals. Well, most of them, 1 or 2 still haven't said. So we got a first game of the season against Nottingham Forest. It's a huge one for us. So we're going to skip ahead. Only one player was selected in for national duties, and that was Paul Fogarty for Finland, of course. Taking over the place of Jussi Jääskeläinen, which is important. So let's see what the press wants with Simon. So here he is, sat in his press conference. Your first season and first match as manager are just around the corner. How do you feel right now? One of the questions that was asked there. So how are you feeling going into your first match? Let's see how Simon responds. He wants to make the fans proud. That's the first thing he wants to do in his first game in charge of this new club. And of course, I would have to agree for him there. You want to attract more fans and show them you're ready to play attractive football. So here we are now in the training, in the locker room, in the changing rooms with the players. Nottingham Forest are a tough side, but there's no reason to fear them. The supporters will be giving their all today, so will you. It's our first time appearing before the home crowd this season, so whatever you do, make this match worthy of the fans, and remember, make them play at our pace. So obviously, we want a high-tempo game, we want to work hard, we want to press them when we can. A few claps around the change room, that's nice to see. So let's get into this game against Nottingham Forest. Forest, of course, a very highly rated team in the Championship. They've been there for a while now. They're hopefully trying to get themselves back to the glory days back in the Premier League. There's Sean Dodson, the captain, ready to lead us out this year. There he is, applauding the players behind him, getting them up and rallied and ready to go. There the fans holding the black and red that represents Prescot S.F.C for us, of course. Here we are, coming out at our home ground of Prescot Astros. It's an important game for us, and we need the win badly. If we don't get off to a good start, it could be a long season. You know, originally the owners and the people above Simon wanted him to try and accomplish promotion, but we're a brand new team into the Championship. We're a young team apart from 4 players. Of course, I think it's 4 or 5 that are really experienced, and even they're not Premier League level players. So it's going to be hard for us. So let's go through the team news that is going to start in Prescot S.F.C's first ever league game. Paul Fogarty in goal, Ellis Kenny, James Pout, Joey Savage, Mike Hampson, Neil Wiley, James Savage, Joe Burns Sr., Jack Mills, Finn Hampson, and Sean Dobson, the captain, to lead the line. Let's look at this Forest team to see what they're putting up against. Samba, Ribeiro, Chemo, Worrell, Daraquia, Adama, Semedo, Ariabi, Thiago Silva. And I didn't quite get the striker because I was laughing at Thiago Silva playing at centre attacking midfield. But yeah, we're ready. Everyone looks set. It's a nice Nottingham Forest kit, by the way, but it's not as nice as the red and black of the Prescott jersey. There's Sean Dodson in his classic boots, ready to get this game up and underway. The Sky Bet Championship is off. Sean Dodson to Neil Wiley. Here is Joey Savage. Immediately a long ball by him, looking for Jack Mills, who wins the header back and gives it to Mike Hampson. Here we go now. Free kick for Forest as it goes long and deep. It's not going to be won by any player there of Prescott. So it continues with the blue of Forest. And they're in here with Rafa Mira. Big save, Paul Fogarty early on. 4 minutes in and already this Prescott side looks a little bit vulnerable at the back, which is not what we need. Of course, throughout pre-season, my only ever trouble in the non-league season, the only ever trouble I ever had, but there's Sean Dodson with a quick-fired shot. And it's a brilliant save there. Yeah, like I was saying, the only problem I have with this team performing is on set pieces, attackingly, defensively, corners, free kicks. We don't look the most dangerous or the most comfortable in them situations, which we could look to improve on. Anyway, we're 20 minutes in. It's still 0-0. Forest just putting their stamp on the game now, being the experienced side in the Championship, playing a few good balls across the park. Here's Pouty trying to put an early tackle in, but he's not got Rafa Mira. Big save, Paul Fogarty. Can Ellis Kenny keep it in and prevent the corner? He can. Well played him by the young left back as he kicks it long, looking for Finn Hampson down the wing, but it's not going to be found him. But here's Dakiwa. Big tackle, Neil Wiley, as he wins the ball back. Gives it to Finn Hampson now. Finn Hampson inside for Joe Byrne Sr. there. As Forrest again with the ball. 31 minutes gone. They're trying to move the ball up. Here's Rafa Mira. It's Dakiwa. Plays in Adoma. And Adoma for Rafa Mira. And Rafa Mira gives the visitors the lead. Prescot Astros is silenced as Rafa Mira and Nottingham Forest lead. Big goal for them. Not long till half time. They've been the better team by far this game. Prescott have barely come out the changing rooms. You've got to be thinking to yourselves, what was said in the changing rooms? This is your first league game. You need to be up and ready for this game. And right now, it's not looking good for Prescott. Just split apart. I don't know what it was that was the problem there. But I think you've got to blame everyone for the first goal conceded for Prescott today. So let's hope they can respond well and get themselves up and going, because we need points at least first game of the season. Otherwise, we could be in for a long season. Here's Jack Mills now down the right-hand side. Puts a cross in straight at the keeper. Nottingham now just controlling the ball at the back. 1 minute pretty much to go till half-time. Dakiwa plays it long. It's for Adama, who wins it. He's got around Pout. Ellis Kenny can't get the ball back. It's brilliant football by Forrest here up the top. It's Thiago Silva. Here's Ribeiro. Ribeiro now. He's going to be tackled by Kenny. Kenny hoofs the ball long. Won by Jack Mills. But that is half-time in this game. Forest take the lead against the newly team in the championship in Prescott. And Forest are showing their dominance so far. Was this a step too much straight away for Prescott to come into the championship? We don't know. We're going to find out the second half if they can compete on one of the highest and most competitive levels in English football. The ball's played over the top here for Ariabo. He gets in behind Mike Hampson, but he recovers and makes a great tackle and kicks it long. But he's giving it straight back now to Ribeiro. He's inside for Thiago Silva. Ariabi now is getting on the way. James Savage puts a big time tackle in. And Ellis Kenny's there to help out as Savage can't get rid of it himself. Here's Thiago Silva. Joe Byrne Sr. couldn't win the ball. It's out wide. Here's James Savage again trying to make a tackle. And there's a nice catch for Paul Fogarty. Here's Wiley. Savage. Byrne Sr. back to Savage. He lays it out here now for Mike Hampson. It's in the middle to Joe Byrne Sr. Nice step by Joe Byrne Sr. Takes the shot. And it's not far wide of the post. As you see there, Simon happy with the way that worked out in the end. The build-up play was nice, and we're getting a few shots on goal here, and we're working a little bit harder as a team now to create these chances. But Forest still proving to be a good attacking team as they're in behind here with Rafa Mira. Rafa Mira, big tackle by Mike Hampson, but the referee has given a free kick. Pelty not happy with that one, and neither is Wiley there. And it will be Mike Hampson to give away the free kick there in a dangerous position, really, for Forest to create something from this. So what can Forest do from this free kick? Thiago Silva is over it. Forest dominating the possession. Can he dominate in the goal? No, it's hit the wall. Thiago Silva hits it again. Joe Byrne Sr. Mike Hampson can't get there. Pouty couldn't get there. But Mike Hampson's able to control and get the ball out. Here's Savage to Sean Dodson looking for an over-the-top ball for Finn Hampson, but he couldn't quite find him there. Corner now delivered in by Joey Savage. He's going to put the ball in. Finn Hampson, it's going out. It's off the post. The first goal for Prescott was there, but it's no good as Forest survive. 2 minutes to go. Prescott are on all-out attack now. Kenny wins the header. Here's Hampson. Joe Byrne Sr. Back for Sean Dodson. Oh! It's just wide of the post as the game remains at 1-0 there. Prescott have really stepped it up this second half and looked more like a championship team. They've really given Forest a bit more of a fright in this second half, and we need more of this throughout the season, but we need the goal to go with it as well. That's what's very important. This game is pretty much over now. Only 1 or 2 minutes of stoppage time as Forest are in behind here. It's played out wide. Here's Lolly. Lolly to finish off, gives it to Mira, and it's a goal for Forest, and it's 2-0. Rafa Mira with his second goal of the day. Counter-attacking football for Forest with the second goal has made a big difference there. But you've got to think, do Prescott deserve to even be 2-0 down? Never mind 1-0, but that's how it's going to end now. The 1-0 defeat would have been much more appropriate, I'd say, for this game than the 2-0 loss. But you've got to, there's nothing you can do apart from go and perform in the training ground, and then it can result in the effort on the pitch being better. But you got to be proud of the players today. They've put a magnificent effort in, and you can't fault them for what they've tried today. They've tried the best. They've had a few chances. Joe Bairns Senior now is going to try and find a shot, but it's going to be blocked. But the players did what they could in their first game in the Championship. That's always going to be the hardest for them. But Rafa Mira, Nottingham Forest, congratulations. You go away with 3 points at Prescot S.F.C's ground. Just unlucky for the side there, really. Now we're going to head over. Seems as though we've got another cutscene up and coming here. It's the League Opener Chapter 2. Simon not looking happy here. Lever is his boss. We're getting slaughtered by the press and the supporters after this disastrous opening match. And we need to see improvement. And Simon says, I know we'll bounce back, I'm sure of it. And I'm sure of it. This team does have the ability, as you've seen for the last 20 minutes of that game. They were amazing compared to Forest. And as you see here, most of the players signed their deals. I think it's only Finn Hampson, myself really, and a few others that didn't want to sign the deal. But obviously, I will make sure that them deals happen. I will give them whatever they want just to start the season off with every player available for the next 2-3 years, so that obviously we can make a difference. So here we are. We're going to go to the squad list now. Oh, no, I clicked on the wrong thing. That's it. I was meant to click on player status. And there you go. Paul Fogarty selected for Finland. Congratulations to him. Hopefully he can make a few difference for the Finland defence and goalkeeping ability. He's got it in his locker, so let's hope he can continue to do that. But anyway, guys, we've got a big game now. We're travelling over to West Brom, these Midlands? I think it is. I'm going to guess that. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. But yeah, we're travelling to West Bromwich Albion now. The Hawthorns. This is going to be no easy battle, of course. West Brom been down the Championship now for 2 seasons, I'm going to say. I think it's 2 seasons, yeah. It's going to be a hard game as Chris Brunt leads them out, along with Sean Dodson leading out our side. It's going to be a tough game, and I'd just like to very quickly point out, for some reason it did not show who we played, what the squad was for today's game, so we'll figure it out as we go along. I think it was near enough the exact same team, apart from, I think, maybe one change, I don't know. But anyway, West Brom immediately putting us under pressure here. 5 minutes in, and there's a foul from Mike Hampson again. He's given away the only 2 fouls of the series so far, really, against us there. This one is a very light one again against Kieran Gibbs. Look at that. It's very pathetic to be at the floor like that, Kieran Gibbs. But Joey Savage now is going to deliver the first corner of the game. It's for Prescott. It's put in. It's punched away by Johnston. Only as far as Wiley, who plays it wide again for Joey Savage. Joey will put the ball in, but it's blocked. And now Kieran Gibbs and West Brom can come away with the football here. Important play there from West Brom under pressure from us early on. Here we come again. Joe Bairns Senior is intercepted. It's out wide now with Matt Phillips. We know he's got a bit of speed to burn, but he's giving it to Charlie Austin. Here's Sawyers. Out wide for Pereira. Pereira wants to take on Mike Hampson, but he wins the ball back, but it's going to go out for a throw-in anyway. Very unfortunate there for Hampson. Throw-in to be taken now, and it's going to be headed back by Mike Hampson. Jack Mills trying to put the pressure on, and does, and he wins it back off Kieran Gibbs. Here comes Jack Mills on the attack just before half-time. It's a poor pass into Sean Dodson, and Johnston can kick this long looking for Charlie Austin. But that is half-time in a very dull and boring affair. It always is when you play a team like West Brom. But it's 0-0. Both teams have had a chance or 2 each, but nothing really to show for. So we're going to get the second half underway. It'll be Sean Dodson to kick-start it, as he does here, and gives it to Savage. He gives it inside for Joe Bairns Senior, and here's Neil Wiley now on the ball. Prescott are going to look to put the pressure on high, you'd say now, and try and force an error in this West Brom defence as Jack Mills plays a ball inside for Sean Dodson. He going over the top for Finn Hampson. Intercepted before he can find Hampson, though. Here come West Brom again now. Pushing forward is Chris Brunt. Quick ball into Sawyers. Sawyers to Charlie Austin. Austin back to Sawyers. He goes wide for Matt Phillips. Steps inside Ellis Kenny. And here's Matt Phillips. Charlie Austin. And it's a goal for West Brom. 52 minutes played. And the former Southampton man gives West Brom the lead there. I mean, any team is going to score in this game. They were both playing very poor. West Brom got the goal and they lead in this game. Charlie Austin, a Premier League player. That's what it took to beat us in this game against West Brom. A Premier League standard striker to score against us. And there's nothing more we could have done here. It's a great goal. Maybe Ellis Kenny could have stood his ground a bit stronger against Matt Phillips. But Charlie Austin's finish was outstanding. Here come West Brom again with 61 minutes played. Here's Sawyers in for Austin. Austin's got an overlap one from Pereira. Pereira's in on goal. Pereira steps back. He's looking to take his time. Now takes the shot and it's just wide of Fogarty's goal there. Prescot living a little bit dangerous now with the way they're pressing high. Dodson tries to get a flick on for Wiley but couldn't find him. Here's Pereira now for West Brom. Turns Mike Hampson inside out. Here's Sawyers now. He's allowed to attack. Savage is looking a bit tired there, but he's still going to work hard and get back. Savage still trying to fight with Sawyers. He's a big lad and he's fighting. Here's Pereira. Pereira across for Austin and it's wide of the post. This time the other side from Charlie Austin. Prescott again. Of course, we are on all-out attack. That's why James Pout's currently up front. But, I mean, the defence here split apart. I mean, it's always going to be when you're playing all-out attack and they're countering us. Inside ball now. Here's James Savage. Joe Burns is now on. Here's Finn Hampson. Tries to play it inside for Pout. Pout wins it back. Here's Joe Burns for the equaliser. Big save from Johnston there. And that could have been the equaliser. Joe Burns, very unfortunate there with that attempt on goal. Good pressing and work from Pout there to work the ball back to Joe Burns. Gets the shot away. Excellent save by Johnston as it was going into that top corner. Here's Mike Hampson. Here's James Savage. Out wide for Daniel Clark, who's now on for Jack Mills. Here's Finn Hampson. Hampson back to Clark. Clark skips around his man. Tries to put the cross in, but it's claimed by Johnston. And there's 5 minutes to go in this game. Prescott are looking good. West Brom are living on edge right now. Prescott needs to continue putting this pressure on and working the way they have. They're looking good. But here comes Matt Phillips and West Brom now. Charlie Austin's in. Mike Hampson's going to try and get back and put him off. Austin, big save. Paul Fogarty. And it's out for a corner for West Brom. Very good ball by Matt Phillips there to Charlie Austin. Here is Phillips again up against Wiley. There's a ball in. Austin, and it's just wide of the post again. West Brom could have had 2 or 3, but so could we. And here's one last chance. Here's Daniel Clark. He's coming inside. He's going to lay it for Savage. Savage back to Clark. Clark's going to try and put it in the middle. It's blocked only as far as Mike Hampson, who drills a ball in looking for Joe Burns. He can't get there, but he has been ruled offside from the assistant. And that is 94 minutes played. Game, set and match, you've got to say now, West Brom, as they make one change just to slow the clock down even further. Johnston now to take this free kick. He's going to obviously go long, which he is. And the referee puts his whistle to his mouth. And there is the full-time whistle. West Brom are 1-0 victorious against Prescott, who are now still without a win in the Championship. Home and away form starting off abysmal for them, really. Even though they've looked good in patches of the games, they need to put it all together. And hopefully they can do it in this next game against Barnsley, which will be in the next episode. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning into this episode. Please like, subscribe, ding on that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one.